The final of the women's 1500 meters T54, featuring the 12 times world champion, 7 times Paralympic champion, Tatyana McFadden. And Amanda McGrory and Chelsea McClammer hoping for a repeat of the 5,000 meters from Rio, where they medalled alongside McFadden. Always strong fields. Ma Jing, 6 of the 400 and the 5,000 in Rio for China. The Commonwealth champion, the great BALLARD, 8 times Paralympic medalist, 5 times world champion. For China, the marathon Paralympic queen, ZHOU Lihong. Gold in the 8 of the 5, also in the last World Championships. For Australia, the reigning 800 meters world champion, Madison, the ROZARIO, and silver in the 8 in Rio, and the 4x4. Here's the reigning Asian Games and world champion for China, ZHOU Hongzhuan. The 3 times world champion, bronze in the 5 and the marathon in Rio, and silver in the 15 behind Tatyana McFadden, and that's Amanda McGrory. Manuela, the 4 times European champion from Swansea in 2014, including in the 1500, Manuela. And here she is, the one they all have to beat, the 12 times world champion for the United States, the great Tatyana McFadden. For Australia, silver in the 4x4 in Rio, Jemima. And from Rio, silver in the 4 and the 5,000, bronze in the 1500. For the United States, Chelsea McClammer. The men's T54, so open, so competitive, so intriguing, but this intriguing too, thanks to those 2 simple words. Tatyana McFadden. So will it be a US 1-2-3 as it was in the 200, with McFadden pulling the strings? Can the Australian duo, the Chinese trio, find a way of cutting the cords? We're underway in the women's 1500 meters final. Tatyana McFadden going out in front. The Chinese will play as a team definitely. ZHOU and Ma Jing. The Americans will do the same. McFadden looking to bring up Chelsea McClammer and Amanda McGrory with her. And it's Tatyana McFadden going out straight away. But the Chinese are bunching behind her. It's teamwork all the way. It's intriguing. We'll have to see how BALLARD, Jemima, Madison, the ROZARIO, the trio for Australia will do in this. We've basically got three women teams. But in this category, normally there's just one woman to talk about. Tatyana McFadden, 3 to go.
Well, Tatyana McFadden's teammates will have some work to do, because at the moment she has smoked them and left them behind, but she moves to the outside, and it's this Chinese trio who are working as a team coming through. At the moment, it is ZHOU and Ma Jing who have taken up those top 3 places. Tatyana McFadden has now dropped back to around 6th position after an extremely quick start. She's going here in the 1, the 4, the 8 and the 1500. She's already won victory in 1 event, but she's going for a 2nd gold medal here. But at the moment she's dropped right back with her 3 teammates at present. So it's the Chinese athletes who are out in front, really pushing everyone through at the moment, working as a team, as we've seen them do so many times in the past. As they move down to take 2 laps to go. It is China who lead through Hongzhuan, who goes across the line in front with her 2 Chinese compatriots also just knocking around. They're working in a slipstream as a team at present. All the athletes bunched, and here goes McFadden again around the outside. It's Amanda McGrory who's taking up the lead, and McGrory's trying to split them now and bring home her American compatriots with her. The Americans working well as a team. They've taken up the top 3 places. It's McGrory who leads out. Also in there, it's Tatyana McFadden, and also along the way. Well, this is getting very, very quick indeed now as they work it around. They'll take the bell in a moment or two's time. But it's the Americans who lead out in front. Tatyana McFadden is working her way back into the lead in a very strong position as they come around to take the bell with 400 metres remaining in this women's 1500 metres T54.
At the bell, Tatyana McFadden is just where she wants to be, at the front, surrounded by her teammates. McClammer has moved inside for Australia. Madison to ROZARIO on the outside for Australia. The Chinese trio are there battling as well, trying to move up and push up. Hongzhuan is in among all the Americans at the moment, but it's Tatyana McFadden who's leading with half a lap to go in this women's 1500 metres. McClammer on the outside. Could it be another American 1-2-3 as it was in Rio? All helped, of course, by Tatyana McFadden. Here's the closing bend. It's McFadden leading for the United States. It's McGRORY on the inside of her. It's McClammer on the outside, and a real clamor behind Tatyana McFadden. But she's going to do it again. ROZARIO the outside takes the bronze. McClammer the silver. Tatyana McFadden the gold. The trifecta denied by ROZARIO. Championship record 3:25.23, and Tatyana McFadden is a 13-time world champion. Championship record, she's beaten her old mark from Lyon 4 years ago, but this time, unlike Rio, they would be denied the clean sweep. Tatyana McFadden, Amanda McGrory with the silver, and Madison to ROZARIO of Australia the bronze. Good racing, but how do you stop this woman?
You can't. Maddie gave it a fair crack. At least she could beat one of the Americans. She was able to make her way to the podium. She had a fabulous season so far, but she couldn't live up to the performance of Tatyana McFadden. I think that woman is unbeatable these days.
If it wasn't for Madison to ROZARIO, it would have been the American 1-2-3 again. Chelsea McClammer was in 4th place and denied by 1400ths of a second. And they just held back, and then McFadden went, brought the rest with her.
Well, they obviously had a game plan, didn't they? Because McFadden went out early by herself, left McClammer and McGrory further back. She dropped back after the first lap to work with them, but what a performance from a woman who, pre these championships, was talking about the fact she underwent operations for blood clots before the Tokyo Marathon earlier in the year. She's here to race in the 2, the 4, the 8 and the 15. Well, she's got victory in the bookend of those, the 2 and the 15, and she's now looking at the 4 and the 8, but what a champion indeed. But Madison to ROZARIO, who just snuck through on the outside there to pick up a medal for herself for the Australian, but one of the classiest fields I think you will ever see in the T54 category.
And to quote my Rio colleague, Matthew Hill, the Mac trifecta has been denied this time. But here's McFadden, and I mean, this is the job she does, not just for herself, but for her team, because she was powering through. She was looking to bring McGrory and McClammer with her. McGrory did go with her, McClammer went with her, but look at the outside, number 7, Madison to ROZARIO, pushing up, real guts. That's how she won the 800 title 2 years ago in Doha, and that's how she won the bronze here. Gold, of course, for Tatyana McFadden, United States Championship record. Silver for the United States, Amanda McGrory. And bronze for Australia, Madison to ROZARIO, with McClammer 4th and Ballard 5th.